Hello all and welcome to today's Sefer portion. Today we're going to be reading Shemot, Exodus 27 and 28. Chapter 27. And you shall make Aleph Tavet, an altar of shittim wood, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits broad. The altar shall be 4 square, and the height thereof shall be 3 cubits. And you shall make the horns of it upon the 4 corners thereof. His horns shall be of the same, and you shall overlay it with brass. And you shall make his pans to receive his ashes, and his shovels, and his basins, and his flesh hooks, and his fire pans. And all the vessels thereof you shall make of brass. And you shall make for it a grate of network of brass. And upon the net shall you make 4 brazen rings, the 4 corners thereof. And you shall put it under the compass of the altar beneath, that the net may be even to the midst of the altar. And you shall make staves for the altar, staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with brass. And the staves shall be put Aleph Tavet into the rings, and the staves shall be upon the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. Hollow with boards shall you make it, as it was showed you in the mount, so shall they make it. And you shall make Aleph Tavet the court of the tabernacles of the south side southward. There shall be hangings for the court of fine twined linen of 100 cubits long for one side, and 20 pillars thereof. And there 20 sockets shall be of brass. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets shall be of silver. And likewise for the north side in length there shall be hangings of 100 cubits long, and his 20 pillars, and their 20 sockets of brass. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets of silver. And for the breadth of the court in the west side shall be hangings of 50 cubits, their pillars 10, and their sockets 10. And the breadth of the court on the east side, eastward, shall be 50 cubits, and the hangings of one side of the gate shall be 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. And on the other side shall be hangings of 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. And for the gate of the court shall be a hanging of 20 cubits, of blue and purple and scarlet and fine twined linen, wrought with needlework. And their pillars shall be 4, and their sockets 4, and the pillars round about the court shall be fillet with silver. Their hooks shall be of silver, and their sockets of brass. The length of the court shall be 100 cubits, and the breadth 50. Everywhere the height 5 cubits of fine twined linen, and their sockets of brass. All the vessels of the tabernacle, and all the service thereof, and all the pins thereof, and all the pins of the court shall be of brass. And you shall command Aleph Tavet, the children of Israel, that they bring you pure oil, olive beaten for the light, to cause the lamp to burn always, in the tabernacle of the assembly without veil, which is before the testimony. Aaron and his sons shall order it from evening to morning before Yahuwah. It shall be a statute forever, unto the generations, on behalf of the children of Israel. Chapter 28. And take unto you Aleph Tavet Aaron your brother, and Aleph Tavet his sons with him, from among the children of Israel, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office, even Aaron, Nadav, Avihu, Eleazar, Elithamar, Aaron's sons. And you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother, for glory and for beauty. And you shall speak unto all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with ruach of wisdom, that they may make Aleph Tavet Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, and an ephod, and a robe, and a broidered coat, a turban, and a girdle, that they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And they shall take Aleph Tavet the gold, and Aleph Tavet blue, and Aleph Tavet purple, and Aleph Tavet scarlet, and Aleph Tavet fine linen. And they shall make Aleph Tavet the ephod of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and fine twined linen, with cunning work. It shall have 2 shoulder pieces thereof, joined at the 2 edges thereof, and so it shall be joined together. And the curious girdle of the ephod, which is upon it, shall be of the same, according to the work thereof, even of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen. And you shall take Aleph Tavet 2 onyx stones, engrave on them the names of the children of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone, and olive tavet, the other 6 names on the rest on the other stone, according to their birth, with the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravers of the signet. Shall you, olive tavet, engrave the 2 stones with the names of the children of Israel. You shall make them to be set in ouches of gold. And you shall put olive tavet, the 2 stones, upon the shoulders of the ephod for stones of memorial unto the children of Israel. And Aaron shall bear olive tavet, their names, before Yahuwah upon his 2 shoulders for memorial. And you shall make ouches of gold, and 2 chains of pure gold at the ends of wreathen work shall you make them. And fasten olive tavet, the wreathen chains, to the ouches. And you shall make the breastplate of judgment with cunning work, and after the work of the ephod you shall make it of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and of fine twined linen. You shall make it 4 it shall be, being double. A span shall be the length thereof, and a span shall be the breadth thereof. And you shall set in it settings of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be of sardius, a topaz, and a carbuncle. This shall be the first row. And the second row shall be emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row, a ligure, an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row, a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold in their enclosings. And the stones shall be with the names of the children of Israel, 12, according to their names, like the engravings of a signet. Every one with his name shall they be according to the 12 tribes. And you shall make upon the breastplate chains at the ends of the wreathen work of pure gold. And you shall make upon the breastplate 2 rings of gold, and shall put olive tavet, the rings, on the 2 ends of the breastplate. And you shall put olive tavet, the 2 wreathen chains of gold, and the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplates. And olive tavet, the other 2 ends of the 2 wreathen chains, you shall fasten in the 2 ouches, and put them on the shoulder piece of the ephod before it. And you shall make 2 rings of gold, and you shall put them upon the 2 ends of the breastplate, in the border thereof, which is in the side of the ephod inward. The 2 other rings of gold you shall make, and shall put them on the 2 sides of the ephod underneath, toward the forepart thereof, over against the other coupling thereof, above the curious girdle of the ephod. And they shall bind olive tavet, the breastplate, by the rings thereof, and into the rings of the ephod with the lace of blue, that it may be above the curious girdle of the ephod, and that the breastplates be not loose from the ephod. And Aaron shall bear olive tavet, the names of the children of Israel, in the breastplate of judgment upon his heart, when he goes into the holy place for a memorial before Yahuwah continually. And you shall put the breastplate of judgment, olive tavet, the urim, and olive tavet, the tumim. And they shall be upon Aaron's heart when he goes in before Yahuwah. And Aaron shall bear olive tavet, the judgment of the children of Israel, upon his heart before Yahuwah continually. And you shall make olive tavet, the robe of the ephod, of all blue. And there shall be a hole in the top of it, in the midst thereof it shall have a binding of woven work round about the whole of it, as it were the whole of a habergon, that it may not be rent. That it be not rent. And beneath, upon the hem of it, you shall make pomegranates of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, round about the hem thereof, and bells of gold between them round about. A golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate upon the hem of the robe around about. And it shall be upon Aaron and his minister, and his sound shall be heard when he goes in unto the holy place before Yahuwah, when he comes out, that he not die. And you shall make a plate of pure gold, engrave upon it like the engravings of the signet, holiness to Yahuwah. And you shall put it on a blue lace, that it may be upon the turban. Upon the forefront of the turban it shall be. And it shall be upon Aaron's forehead, that Aaron may bear all the iniquity of the holy things which the children of Israel shall hallow, and all their holy gifts. And it shall be always upon his forehead, that they may be accepted for Yahuwah. And you shall embroider the coat of fine linen, and you shall make the turban of fine linen, and you shall make the girdle of needlework. And for Aaron's sons you shall make coats, and you shall make for them girdles and bonnets. You shall make for them for glory and for beauty. And you shall put them upon all of Tevet, Aaron your brother, and all of Tevet his sons with him, and shall anoint them, and consecrate all of Tevet them, and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office. And you shall make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness, from the loins even unto the thighs that they reach. And they shall be upon Aaron and upon his sons when they come in unto the tabernacle of assembly, and when they come near unto the altar to minister in the holy place, that they bear not iniquity and die. It shall be a statute forever unto him and his seed after him. Well, that is tonight's read. Until next time, I hope you all have a great night and a fantastic tomorrow.